Good morning and welcome to The Art of Composition. Thanks for joining me today. I appreciate it. So this is part 3 in my video lecture series, Decoding the Book, The Painter's Secret Geometry. And today I'm going to analyze a Tintoretto painting using the technique known as Rabatment. And Rabatment is nothing more than overlapping squares in a design. So this video should go pretty quick today. It's not going to be overly complicated. The one I did yesterday, it was a little bit more intense, so I thought I would give my viewers a little bit of a break today. But if you like what you see, if you like the videos that I'm doing, if you like my user's guide, my free grid pack, and so on, I would appreciate a donation. You can donate $5 or more to help support my website, keep me online. If you go to the tab at the top of your screen, you can click on donate, or you can buy a really cool product from my store, and that also helps keep me online. So, all right, let me get started. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just start by drawing 2 squares, and then I'm going to overlap them in this rectangle. So, pretty straightforward. That's the first one. It's going to go on the right-hand side. Then I'll create the one for the left. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the diagonal lines for each square. And I'm going to convert these to dashed lines. That way I don't have to convert them later on to save a little bit of time. And like I said, all I'm doing right now is drawing the diagonal lines of the first square. And then I'm going to do that for the square on the left-hand side. And when I do that, you can already see elements lining up. For example, when I drop this diagonal line here, it's following the angle in this figure right here. And when I drop this one, it's following the angle going down here, touching the leg and so on. So there's the 2 squares with the diagonal lines within each square. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the main diagonal lines of the rectangle. And of course you can find this example in the Painter's Secret Geometry. But like I said the other day, it's much easier to learn this when you're doing it step by step. And those are the main diagonals. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to drop a few lines. You can drop a horizontal or vertical line wherever 2 or more lines intersect, and that's what I'm going to do now. I can drop a horizontal line right here. Where these 2 diagonal lines meet, and it gives me that arm position here from the elbow down to the hand. And then I can drop a diagonal line right here in this corner of the left-hand square and bring it right to this corner here, and it gives me this diagonal line here framing in the back side of the figure. And then I can drop one more horizontal line right here. Where these 2 diagonal lines meet. And then I can drop another horizontal line right here, and this is what Below is doing in his analyzation. Bring that down to right there, and it gives me the bottom edge of that. Now, Below's analysis doesn't go any further than this. Although I will say this, he does have a few more diagonal lines, and let me put this in. He has a vertical running right here where these 2 diagonal lines intersect right here. Which gives me this vertical right here in the thigh, but then from that point I can drop another diagonal line right here from corner to corner. And let me just double check. I think that's pretty much Boulot's analysis. I want to see, though, if there's anything else I can find. If I drop a diagonal line from this corner at the bottom right here to this corner right here, it gives me this diagonal line, this angle right here in the composition, like that. And if I drop a vertical right here, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. I think this pretty much covers what Boulot is showing in his diagram. I did add this diagonal line here because it really stood out to me. But that's it. That's pretty much the final analysis by Charles Boulot. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it.